B03 wants to keep running. The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo. Lakad mo. Normally.
Just that good. I'm really surprised it's getting through a lot of these drafts at this point.
Yeah.
Do right now versus the gyro.
Uh-oh. Omar?
Oh, Omar.
A little bit too far forward. Missiles coming out onto him. I don't think he gets out of this one. Yeah. Last time he was able to get some nifty plays with the stick. This time, not going to work out. So Kataro may have missed first blood last time around. He'll get it this time as top lane. Frank and Kim, they go in, that exact combo once again. They pick off Yuma. Gardic just does not have the mana for the Nightmare. Already given up 2 kills. They are looking for Leo style mid, though. This would be a big one if they could get it. He does have Fairy Fire, though. Katyu's coming in to try and help. May not be enough, though. Yep, Guts gets one last hit in. Leo style will fall. Omar should be sacrificed in exchange. Yeah, but... Alright.
Is how they actually use their TP scrolls, because the one time they kind of TP reactively to try and rotate and catch the NP fails, and that's exactly what he wants. And well,
sort of brute force it. If you bring in the Nature's Prophet, obviously you have those treants to help out this push, and maybe Vitaly can't hold, but it looks like instead they're going to strike around the edges. They're looking for Gardic instead. Wrath of Nature flies through, nice bit of damage, not enough to take Gardic down yet, but with that missile coming in, Kataro, that feels maybe slightly unnecessary, but he wants the kill. Better safe than sorry. They pick it up, and now over in that middle lane, Vitaly is getting pressured up. He's got the Ravage, but he doesn't have a lot of health, and here comes Frank, TPing his way forward, summoning up the treants, and they have to back off. They can't hold the tower. Leo style, though, doesn't want to let Yuma go. They take him down once. Reincarnation is going to get him back into the fight. Guts coming in on the back line as well. Now the Ravage is deployed. Katyu will fall. Leo style gone as well. They are bringing some heroes over again. But now, that means they're split. Vitaly's alone. They know that, and they're going to push for it. Tidehunter already ravaged, and, well, or an Orchid of his own. So a dual Orchid play from Lava, that could be pretty devastating for Hokori. Their combos could just get completely broken up, and, oh, that's a nice move into the jungle. They spotted Kataro. They get him up with the lift into the Fiend's Grip. They're not going to necessarily kill him immediately, but they do get him down eventually. But this just took too long. Guts is now in trouble. He has no mana for a TP out, so it's a nice maneuver to get in there and take Kataro down. But if
here, is it going to be post the Detso Blink? Is it going to be once he gets a BKB?
Totally.
Finding out how he gets there is so important, and nope.
Walks out into no man's land again. He's trying to get himself out of this one, but the snowball's there. That is a stolen call down. That's very green, but
of their lineup. And this is a pretty nifty smoke here. There's no Ravage, though. Nice, the Rubik found someone.
They're going to lock Katyu down. Kataro's losing some damage here with that long-duration link. Frank's going to come in, though, try and act as the buffer. That is going to be successful, and now Kim, I'm not sure if he needed to sacrifice himself there, or if he even meant to, but
he has a Blink Dagger of his own. He has really started to come into his own in this game, and I think he's really been the vanguard. Nice smoke break.
Will pop. They're in onto Leo style with the initial stun. They need more lockdown though. They've got the telekinesis. The snowball actually doesn't hit, but Leo style was able to jump away, but now the Ravage coming through. They've caught the Ember Spirit. Leo style will be taken down. Kataro, meanwhile, with that static link on him, he just has no fight. He really can't afford to stick around. They've taken down both of the cores, and Hokori want even more. Kim, isolated to the east. They'll finish him off. Now they'll turn their attention onto Katyu. They need
close. When you're not confident enough to make these plays with your NP, you just suddenly lose out on so much farm, and farm that you shove into your opponent's face. And you see just kind of the poking, and okay, Omar,
play on
nice
Omar.
kill.
But Leo style's got to survive. There's the Fiend's Grip. Kim, he used the snowball to go into the fight. The Gyrocopter, meanwhile, nowhere close. He and Katyu were closer to the top lane, so they're not going to bring the reinforcements. And
never, but there's an Aegis now, so hard.
Try for Kataro. That Linken's does get popped. Now they can get the static link off, but they are starting to spread a little bit thin here on the backline. But look at Frank. He actually gets caught out. They use the Fiend's Grip onto the Prophet. He is not going to be able to get himself out. They'll take him down. Over in the middle lane, though, the fight will continue. Guts is starting to drop a little bit low himself as Vitaly jumps in, drops the Ravage, locking Leo style down. He's going to try to jump out to the Remnants, but the Nightmare now locks him in place. And Lava, they just get completely wiped out. That was kind of perfect for Hokori.
Or they just go a little bit too far. He pops the Refresher, second BKB, and Gyro?
Kataro does not really have too many ways out of this one. This may be the first life taken down. His teammates, they're going to try to come over to help out. Now Kim blinking forward, going in for the Walrus Punch. That puts Guts up in the air, but it's Yuma that they really needed to worry about as he just gets in for the damage. Kim gets taken down. The Reincarnation will be popped, but what else can they get? They're looking for Gardic. They finish him off. Nice sort of defensive pull there from Omar, but Leostyle doesn't want to let this go. He's pushing his way forward, but his HP not looking so hot. He's dropping pretty low, and Omar, he stole the Remnants. He jumps in for the kill.
Ooh.
Now can he get out? He's looking for it. He just barely gets away.
Tip the stand. I'm trying to tip him. Tip the stand in.
Tip for the smoke play. 4-man smoke. They do leave Vitali out of it, but he's got the blink, so he can just sort of trail this play, but they're going to run right into Kitaro. This would be a big one. Yuma's going to push forward. The stun, though, does get reflected back onto him, but now the Ravage from Vitali coming out, connecting onto 2 or 3. Kitaro dropping low. He's going to pop the BKB, but he doesn't have any health. He really can't afford to fight this. He'll be taken down. Does burn out the Wraith King's first life there, but that's just not going to be enough to really matter. And now you see Lava. They're just backing off. Frank is going to TP himself out. Kim, not quite as fortunate. He does get taken out and have to just sort of stick their neck out to really start anything.
Yeah, and I think, unfortunately now, and with the fight even brewing on the other side, and I think Weaver, yeah, just bursted in Leo. Ooh.
That was very awkward.
Spawning, though, as with almost every Dota game, the focus is going to go towards that pit. Everybody's going to be kind of waiting with bated breath.
And 30 seconds out from the respawn as... Oh, got you? Well, the initial lift, he thought he could sort of get through it. He would have had enough time for the time lapse, but Gardic comes in with the... Excuse me, on Katyu, though, so if they do desperately need him for a fight, it is going to be available as... Ooh, Gardic going to get himself caught out. Quick and easy kill, but there's that Ravage again. Leostyle wasn't able to dodge it. He's in some serious trouble. They get the telekinesis down. Leostyle's dead. And I don't know about this fight. Frank popped the BKB and TP'd in. He's going to try to TP out now. He does make it away, but the two halves of the pincer on that one were a little bit slow to close. Kitaro didn't get into the river in time, and now a second Ravage from Vitali comes in. Kitaro just trying to fight his way through this, but he can't do it. He doesn't have that durability. He doesn't have the backup. They had no idea, I think, that Vitali had that refresher, and by the time they find out, well, it's too late to really do anything about it. And Hokori take the fight. Now they push their way into the Roche pit.
And now this Roche is kind of doing work to Yuma here. Got to be a little bit careful, but
that's a little awkward. Yep. Reincarnation gets popped. Katyu's able to hit the time lapse, and this is getting far more complicated than it should have been for a Roche attempt. I don't really think Leostyle wants in. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, that's...
Well,
oh
that's
boy.
one way to do it.
That's
Katyu,
so unfortunate.
double dieback.
Timing's
okay.
not really working out, and now Kitaro's going to get caught. BKB wasn't activated, so the telekinesis hits him. The Ravage now flies through as well. Kitaro's dead. He's dead for 90. There's no buyback available, and that, honestly, that might be it. Frank's not in the base. He's split pushing on his opponent's side. The tier 4s are now vulnerable, and that one play may have cost Lava any chance to mount a final defense as the Reincarnation will be activated once again, but that just means Yuma's back up at full HP and mana, and they will continue to push forward. Now they've got another Ravage out from Vitali, hitting onto 2, including Leo, who's taking down the Snowball. Not going to be there in time, and that's it. The GG will be called. They're getting corralled back to the fountain. One more Ravage for the triple, just for the style points. And Hokori.
Come on, Frank.
The question is, which team sort of comes out on top? Can Hokori sort of get those quick hits in, quick and decisive kills to turn those fights in their favor? Forward here, Yuma should be okay. Maybe not. He's starting to run out of mana, and they're still chasing. Battle Hunger deployed, getting into the trees, trying to track him down. Kim's got Shackles up in 2 seconds, but I don't know if they're going to need it. They'll go for it anyway, and they do get the kill. The problem is they're just a second too slow. Elsewhere on the map, been sort of thrown out on top of each other, but they're still going. They get another spear from the back. Katyu is there for the kill. And, well, persistence pays off. They get that pick off, and now Gardic, he has no mana to work with, no shield to keep himself alive. They need backup. Someone's got to TP in to take the heat off. It is going to be Vitali who makes his way over, but by that point, Kim, he has tracked Omar down. Can he get the kill? Just needs the Ether Shock here, really, as we go for the Hex. Vitali coming in, though. They get the first stun down. Does he want to commit the burrow? No, he doesn't, but by not doing so, he leaves himself open to Frank. He go in for the top. The spins are going to come through. Vitali gets taken down. I understand Vitali's hesitance to go in there, but he had to recognize that Frank was sort of coming up behind him. He just kind of gets the tower for free, and now... yeah, there's really nothing Gardic can do here. Omar, that is way too late, but what's going on further to the south? They've caught out Vitali, they trap him up in the arena, the Spear Stun's there, he burrows his way out of it, but he needs something. He's got the Sandstorm coming back up. Maybe that's enough. Nope, Dust. Gets the vision. Kitaro finishes the kill, and Lava really just continue to put the pressure on across all fronts here. Now Omar, he's getting caught out. Leo Style trying to track him down. He has the Dream Coil if he really wants this, but uh-oh. Wanders up onto the high ground. They get him with the stun. The silence follows it up, and Leo Style gets picked off. That's just a step too far there. Didn't realize Omar.
At the same time, really missing out on that kill. That was definitely theirs, and
oh boy. Mars
be
in some
careful.
trouble. Look at Guts, though. He's waiting for his moment. They have the stun down on Leo, but he's getting caught in the shackles before he can drop down the ult. No Sonic Wave forthcoming. Still stuck by that Dream Coil as well. He turns around for one kill onto Catview, but that is not what they needed. A huge play from the Shadow Shaman, and now Yuma's been caught out. Culling Blade wasn't used last time. He's still not going to pop it. Yuma was shifting, so...
will the lead he's already amassed? I mean, 10k at 17 minutes is already ridiculous, but okay. Nice double stun.
Two-man stun. They take down Catview as quickly as they can. The Epicenter's going out here as well. Kim dropping low, and his lockdown was only used onto the Abba, so this does open up an opportunity. Yuma trying to get onto that backline, not able to find the kill. Guts, meanwhile, did deploy the ult, but they need to pick a target at this point. Go in onto somebody. They will take Kim down, but Vitali continues to be bullied. Leo Style and Kitaro are able to isolate him, and well, no casualties yet. Hold on. Omar. Okay, he's not going back in.
Yeah, it's incredibly close. At least there's no scan. Otherwise, Omar... oh, Sentry. Well, there is one way to go down. But they do just get kind of ran out there, and the heart completed. So some things are looking up, but they are still kind of getting ran out of their entire jungle. I think Leo Style might get a solo kill here. And a taunt. Yuma, no! It's only 3 creeps, but it's enough. They need something else.
He was on Max Agi. He gets punished for it. Kim gets taken down in exchange, but now the spear is onto Guts. They're going to try to lock him down. He's able to blink himself out of there. But now Vitali, yeah, he's just stuck on the back line. He is in some serious trouble. Gardic is taken down. Vitali will die as well. Guts, what are you doing? Trying to go on the back, but he missed! Leo Style jumping away from the Sonic Wave, and it is just turning into an absolute disaster. Leo Style, maybe... yeah, maybe you give up on that chase. You're
TP out. They're still very far out onto the map. It's not like they're forced to these edges, and maybe look for the kill into the Shadow Shaman, but gotta look at Catchu. Does he get a one? Yep, he got one.
Oh, they might have more than one, actually.
Oh,
Leo
no.
Style blinks forward. He gets the silence on the Guts. They'll hit him up with the Dream Coil as well. Gardic,
Nice.
that is an incredibly well-timed shield. Hits it just as Guts was sort of snapping the tether, so they're going to be able to get the Queen of Pain out, but Gardic... well, here's your reward for that perfect defensive play. He is almost certainly going to be picked off here, as Leo Style will just slowly but surely run him down. But
Here's just to push him out of it, because they know...
Frank.
oh, and they jump.
they're in for the stun, or the taunt rather. Batali dropping low, able to burrow away, but look at that Dream Coil connecting onto 3. Leo Style, he was a little bit too far forward though, so he does back himself away, but now Kitaro can do his business. He just pushes his way forward. Batali does get the Epicenter off into a Sonic Wave. That's enough to take down Catyu, but they need so much more. I'm not really sure they're going to get it. Batali has fallen. Frank's low as well, and Guts does track him down, but well, now your Queen of Pain needs a little bit of help. He's holding the blink for as long as he can. The BKB is going to wear off eventually, so he does need to fall back, but now that means Omar is left out in the cold. Not a whole lot to do there, as they will end up losing a hero. What more do they have? Final buyback being committed. All the other ones are either on cooldown or short on gold.
Kitaro, but they don't even want Kitaro. He only has one teammate right next to him, but they know that's not their play. They need a puck. They need someone fragile. They need to do it blind. And here they go.
Okay. Tali goes
Hold
in.
him.
They don't get it. Leo Style's able to jump away, and now they're in trouble. Tali's going to get taken down. Guts has to pop the BKB, but it's already over. Yuma's finished off in this fight. There's just nothing to do, and there's nothing left in the game. They'll just call it there.
Oh, the illusion rune. They couldn't have known. They could not have known that Leo Style had it, but he did, and he was ready, and he reacted. Yuma definitely is going to need time on this Terror Blade, but you are starting to kind of game the Medusa here with the reflection, with the wall of replica.
Pressure really across the map right now. Those side lanes are getting a little tough. As Kitaro, he's dropped low. He's able to pop the stick, though. Vitali will be the one to go down, and now Omar may have enough damage to get Catyu, but yeah, not much more than that. It's actually the Ion Shell that gets it. So Vitali will pick up the kill, and Omar, I mean, he's faster than Kitaro. Will this actually happen? Kitaro's dropped low, and Omar? He's not going to use his own. Okay. Problem is, there really isn't a whole lot in the way of opportunities. Speaking of opportunities, though, down bot, look at this. Omar trying to get in with the snowball onto Cat-U. There is a nice TP in, though, from Leostyle. It's not in time to save his teammate, and they need this kill. There we go. Kataro gets the vision, gets the right click in, and Leostyle's TP.
The Void can't respond, and Kataro. Oh, barely. He spilled his ulti.
He's taking a lot of damage. There's the ult. The ghost ship's flying through, though. That's going to tank through the rest of that shield. Torrent out as well. Kataro can't get it. Brewing. Those heroes who didn't TP bot are now rotating their way top. And Yuma, he is not in a great spot right now. He does not have a point up in the ult. Going to get hit up by the roar. Leostyle jumps in with that Astral. And Yuma's going to get traded out. Carry for carry. Well, because with Frank dead, nobody else is going to be pushing down that tier 1. And now Cat-U, that's not a fun spot to be in. He has no force staff, nothing of the sort. So he's just going to have to try and buy time, really. Snowball's going to come in to stun him up, and he's not getting away. Guts finds the kill, and then you get a little bit concerned as Gardic get himself picked off, but here comes the rest of Hokori. They're going to push in with the X into the ghost ship. Tim dropped low. Walrus Punch will finish him off, and now Omar, look at that. Going to use the snowball to try and get away, but Cat-U comes in, applying the stun. Leostyle wants the damage. The roar now comes from Frank. They're going to turn onto that Kunkka. He is pretty hard to bring down, though, but they are slowly but surely just cutting away at him. Guts will be finished off, and now that Tusk not getting out. The Yule Scepter throws him up in the air. Cat-U has the follow-up stun once he lands, and Leostyle picks up the double. They're immediately onto the tier 1 with Kataro coming over.
Finishes his Yule Scepter in the same amount of time, so that surprise factor isn't really there, and it's even the Darkseer that's getting played on right now.
Does he have the damage for this, though? Omar's coming over to try and help. Snowball's going to come through defensively, but he's pulling directly into reinforcements. The wall did get thrown down, but it's not enough to save Vitali. They do at least get Leostyle, though, but now Omar, he's not getting away. He is going to be taken down here no matter what, so
do whatever he can for his team, and he's definitely much more set up in this game than he was in the Morph game. He's actually able to show his face this time around and not be under immediate threat of just getting picked off and picked apart, but at the same time, it's also a question of lava. How efficient can you be? How much more can you get done? They're clipping the edges of the map right now, just killing these heroes that both teams are cutting in very deep here. They're ignoring creep waves, and okay, Guts is gonna lose about 700 or 800 HP here, and it needs a BKB.
He was he was hexed.
He pig-pulled.
Oh, he pig-pulled himself. Oh boy. I mean, I understand.
AC on the Kunkka, which is a monumental item for Guts. Once he has it, not only does he become more of a damage dealer, but also just helps out absolutely everyone. And okay, Omar.
Nice static, actually clipping the Kunkka as well. How much do they want to follow this up, though? A lot. They're going to roar their way in. They're looking for that Kunkka. Still no ghost ship coming out. No BKB popped either, so he is down. Hokori have to run, but Vitali glimpsed back into the fight. He still gets out of the static, though, so not the static, excuse me, the kinetic, but either way, Leostyle continues to give chase. Vitali dropping low. He'll drop the silence onto the Void Spirit, though, so he's got to be careful. He didn't want to immediately use that Yules. He will pop it now. And that should allow them to hold the line here. There's really not enough damage to kill Leostyle off. Start on the ranged Rex, sort of daring someone to come after him. As the wall gets dropped, they're going to hit him up with that vacuum as well, but now Leostyle makes his move, jumping in onto the backline. They're trying to get Yuma out of it first, as Yuma is dropped low. The roar preventing him from getting out the Sunder. Can he actually get it off in time? No, he can't. Yuma down for the count. No buyback available. Static Storm canceling out any of those item activations, and Hokori, they're just going to get run down. Guts will fall as well. Omar taken out, Gardic taken down, and it's just an absolute disaster. The buybacks,
that's a tragedy right there. And tried for it. Trying to make any space for the racks, but it's just nothing. And okay, here we go. This is the fight.
Punch into the vacuum. Roar, though, from Frank immediately shuts Vitali down, but Yuma is the one that they need to be worried about. He's holding the Sunder this time. BKB starting to run a little low, though. He needs to go for the Sunder there. He is going to be able to get it, but he's still just taking too much damage. Kataro, he does not care. Just continuing to lay the damage in. Yuma now gets hit by the glimpse. He is down for the count, and that really just has to be the end of it. Vitali's going to get taken down. Guts tries to throw the ghost ship in there, but it's really just him against the world. Gardic can't help him out. Gardic is actually going to die. And now if you're the Kunkka, what can you do? You use the ghost ship, you use your BKB, you are now forced back into the fight, and there's the GG. Guts will call it quits. And Lava, back-to-back dominant showings from them after dropping the first game of this series. They're going to take it 2-1 and move on to the upper bracket final.